welcome back to Brazil. We are here once again, driving our little lorry that is not full of melons. As we are coming back around to the wood chipper with the last load, I think, of wood from around where our biofuels factory is. So let's shovel this in. Bosh, there we go. And it is magically going through that already. Okay, stop with the noises. Thank you. Yep, that has chunked all that away, and we've now got just under 30,000 litres of wood chips. That should be good for a while. Now, we do have plenty of other trees and things that we can cut down if we need any extra wood chips, but I think we are going to be doing just fine. And as you can see up in the top right corner, we've got a worker going in field 20, fertilising that very nicely. And our next job is to get on with our soybean field. Now, as you saw in the old montage there, we had a bunch of contracts getting done. So we got a couple of harvesting ones and a fertilising one. And we made a little bit of money. Can I hop over the wall here? I can, fantastic. Yeah, we made a little bit of money. We are up to just under 119 grand now, which is very good. And what we do have is our soybean field up here to harvest, which I'm hoping is going to bring us in a fairly nice yield. Because it's fully fertilised, fully limed. We didn't need any extra nitrogen, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, so everything was perfect for that one. So I'm hoping we are going to make a fair amount off of this. The price for soybeans is actually quite good at the moment. I did check that because one of the contracts we had was also for soybean. So we made a little bit at the end of that one selling it. But we do also have quite a supply. I think we've got about 6 grand or so. 6 grand. 6,000 litres of soybean in the, what's that thing called? In the shed, in boxes, that's right. I knew I'd done something with it. Now, obviously, this is just a small field, so I'm expecting the goat to go off just then. But yes, no, I'm not expecting it to be a humongous yield, but if we can get a couple of combine fulls, that will be handy, and then we can dump the rest of the soybean that we've got in storage into the lorry and go and sell it all at once. In fact, let's have a quick look at the value of them. Well, the best price right now is $22.59. And that is slightly above the best. Yeah, it might get slightly better in January, but we shall see. Maybe we'll hang on to it until the end of the month and just see if the price goes up at all. But generally speaking, we're getting over the estimated top price, so yeah, I think that will be good. And then this field we're going to flip into possibly barley or... Oh, missed a bit there, I'll get that on the way back. Possibly barley or oats or something. Mainly so we can get some more straw for our lovely straw factory thing just there. I haven't decided exactly which of the crops we are going to do, but it all depends really on what's actually available to do. Because if we don't have anything much we can put down, we'll just have to go with whatever we can. I want to say we checked before, and potentially wheat might have been an option, but I really cannot remember for the life of me. Let's have a quick look at the old crop calendar. Where is it? There it is. So we are in harvest. We could plant corn, or we could wait a bit and plant wheat. Oops, slightly offline there. I think we'll probably wait a bit and plant wheat, because that would be more beneficial to us than corn. Although corn would be useful because we can get the biofuel potential out of it. We've got that one field of corn down the other side, and we'll mostly be making it from sugarcane anyway, so I'm not too fussed about that. The main reason we planted corn in the other field was just a sort of stopgap before we could get to another straw-based crop. But yeah, I think it was looking like February for wheat, so yeah, we'll do that in February. So that should be good. I mean, we're doing okay so far. We're up to 3,000 litres. That's not bad. That's another, what, 6 and a bit grand? Every little bit helps, because we do have quite a few more items that we need to purchase. Things that I want to buy to help grow the business. Some of it is productions, some of it is equipment, and obviously we do still need to pay our loan off as well. But I have a feeling once we get the biodiesel up and running properly, or biofuels, whatever it is, then we will be able to make a quick bit of cash to pay off the debt that we owe, and then make some slightly less excessive money selling it as well. And of course, we're not going to go over the top with it. Essentially, we are making it to use it as well. So we will be filling up our own little petrol pump, as it were, or diesel pump. Oh, looks like the contract is finished. Lovely. We shall get in touch with our worker here presently and get that all taken care of. Yeah, so pretty much I'm just going to go up and down this field here and get all this done. We might assign our worker off to another contract. I'm not sure what else is around at the minute. We'll have a check on that momentarily and see what's going on, because they are down in field 20. And, oh crumbs, we're getting close to being full. We might get 2 full tanks off of this, maybe. I would be surprised, but then again, yeah, we're probably going to get at least 1 full tank, but probably not another one. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get this sorted. We'll get our worker going on another task, and I'll see you back here once we are complete with this, I think. Once we've completed this, we'll come back and have a look and see where we are, see how much we've got in total, and start making some more decisions. Okay, so we got the harvesting done, and we have a total of 8,012 litres of delicious soybean. Oh yes, so that field didn't do too badly for us, considering it's small and soybeans are one of those crops. However, we do have some nice tasty boxes of it in here. So I'm going to grab this one, this little tiny 200 litre one, and fling that in first. If I can. There we go. Excellent, and the box disappears, which is very handy. Now, before we continue on loading that, we are going to have a look at contracts, because we have finished field 19 fertilising, cash that out, and field 20 as well. And what I wanted to do was to pick up field 25. That one we are definitely going to get, and we've got 13 already. Are there any other big jobbies? Nothing too big. Well, that should be okay, because we will need to get our fertiliser back fairly soon, because we actually need to fertilise our field 11 over here. So that is actually going to work out perfectly, because right now our worker is primed and ready to go here at field 25. So let's set about giving them a job quick. That should all set up fairly easily. Lovely, and let's send them on their way. Hopefully they should start going. Fantastic. So while they're doing that, we are going to continue on loading these soybeans. because we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,000 litres, plus the 8,000 we already had, we're looking at having quite a lot. Oh, pretty much 20,000 litres. Yeah, there's 10,000 in there, and there's 10,000 left here. So, yeah, we are... Okay, that didn't go quite as planned. Yeah, so... Hang on. Keep a hold of the box folding. Trying to run with it and keep dropping it. But yes, we should end up with quite a tasty amount of soybean. So I'm actually glad that we saved this all that time ago when we were doing contracts, what was it, last season? I think it was, yeah, it must have been soybean contracts last season or something. Oh, cracky, where's the box gone? Oh, what's happened? Can't get in there. Let me in. That's fallen in. That's annoying when that happens. I don't want to jump in because then I'll get stuck, knowing my luck. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted to do. Empty it in, not fling the whole thing in. But not to worry. Just 3 more and then we will be off to sell. And the sell price has been increasing. So that is quite good. We'll have a look at it after. Actually, we'll have a look at it before we set off. We'll get the rest of these loaded in first. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves too much. But let's see. Oh, trying to run again. I should know by now you can't always run with certain items in your hands. Lovely. And in for the last one. Oh crumbs, almost complete on that field. Fantastic. That fertiliser spreader we have really does make some of those jobs quite quick and quite handy to do. Excellent. So yeah, we've got 20,231 litres of soybean. So let's have a look at the old price. Best price is grain storage 2, 22.71, which is a nice amount above the maximum. Well, we'll take that definitely. So let's hop in here. Let's hop in here. There we go. And we might as well just drive around with this trailer attached as well on the back. In fact, you know, we could... Would it fit in that Jan container that we have? Yan. However that's pronounced. It might have, but I think it's a good thing that we have this lorry though. And at some point we'll probably end up getting a different truck attachment for the front of it. Yeah, somewhere down the line we're going to have a fleet of different sized vehicles. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 extra lorries with different sized trailers on the back. Yeah, maybe something a bit smaller than this road train for the smaller cab. Yeah, but yes, this should be grain storage too. I shall just check on the map, because I know my luck, I'll go the wrong blooming one. We are up here. Yes, grain storage too. So let's make ourselves a little bit of money. A very nice little bit of money. Soybeans, there we go. In you go, up goes the money. Should be over 40 grand. 45 plus another 1,200 environmental score. Fantastic. So yeah, we are now up to $180,000 American dollars. That is fantastic. Now we are still a fair way away from buying anything new yet, because what I kind of want to do, depending on what happens, is look at upgrading our sugarcane technology. But that is going to be a massive outlay of, assuming nothing comes on sale, about 350 grand. Now, whether or not we can do a deal with the bank, I don't know yet. We'll have to see about that, because we've still got a couple $100,000 out in loans. In fact, let's pull up here and have a look. We still need to buy a silo as well. That was one of the things we were going to build, is put a nice big silo unit in around here somewhere. But yes, let's check the finances quick. Bank, where are you? Yeah, we've got 310 grand. That's an odd number. But yeah, 310 grand we owe them. So we're obviously not going to be getting much out from the bank in the near future. Worker has finished. Has worker finished? Oh, worker has finished, but worker didn't complete the entire field. Okay, I'll have to go down and help them find that little bit that they didn't do. So what is next for us besides lots and lots of contract work? Well, let's check the store quick, just in case there's any new deals going on. There's a couple of decent tractors there. Not really ones I was immediately looking for. I mean, that's not bad. That's a nice looking case. I think that is the Brazilian model. Let's see, check on the tyres. Does it have... It's got sugarcane spacing tyres, but I don't think they're narrow ones, so they might destroy some of the crop. But nevertheless, that is a potential. I mean, you can't go wrong with a nice Fendt. That one's actually in pretty good condition by the look of it. And for an extra 30 grand, we could get it up to 265 horsepower, which could be useful. But again, not exactly at the moment. What we're looking for is sugarcane and possibly a harvester, I think, or something else. So yes, I'm going to wander off and help that that worker with their job, and we shall come back probably once we're doing a bit of work on that field over there, or indeed fertilising our own. And we are back once again. Oh yes, we got all the contract shenanigans sorted out there, and we are just rolling up onto field 12. Which is not our field, it's the next one over. But yes, when we get to our field, we'll have a quick stop and check on the contract situation there, and see exactly what we've got done. I did also stop and purchase a couple of bags of fertiliser as well. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, this field is looking a bit on the white side, because I did actually lime it and also rolled it off camera as well in between the previous episodes. But yes, let's take a look at the contracts and see. We finished, there we go, 13, 38 and 43. And we'll most likely look at grabbing some more at some point. And if we can get any of the bigger ones, that's not a bad thing. Harvesting wise, I mean, soybeans always pay out quite well. Yep, there's two of them. Grain storage 1, grain storage 2. Yeah, could potentially take those on and see how that all goes. The rest of them we've got ploughing field 63. I mean, we've got a plough. We could send our thing off. Oh, that's a weed spraying contract. That's interesting. We don't actually have a weed sprayer. Not that we'd probably do that one at the moment, but that's potentially worth thinking about. Field 63 is a whacking great big field, if I remember rightly. But we'll have a look at these. Most of these I'll probably get done off camera, depending on what we choose to do in terms of progress-wise, because this is our field and we are going to fertilise it right now. Oh yes. Now this is basically going to be a one-pass field with this little sprayer. Well, little sprayer, I say, it's a honking great big sprayer. But we need to get it in now because come December or come January we might have a little bit of growth, and I don't want to take too many chances in terms of actually destroying any of the crop. But all in all, it's going quite well. Yeah, we just need to go straight up here and we should be golden. Yeah, there we go. So, what else do we have to do? We've got plenty of contracts to be getting along with. Like I say, probably most of those we'll do off camera, maybe have a quick show and tell at the end of, or at the beginning of the next episode, so you can see what I've been up to. But since we've had the glorious montage this time around, I don't think we'll worry about doing another round of that quite so soon. Now we did have a little bit of stones left over in this one. Actually, there's quite a few stones. They are medium stones, I think. They did not roll under. But yeah, at some point we'll probably get a stone grabber and collect all those. Yeah, but that is a problem for future us to worry about. So yeah, that's done. What's left? We've got our other field, field 36, I think that is. 36, 32, something. Where are you, little field? Up here? 33. I was wrong on all counts. But yeah, we've got that one. We might look into purchasing some others at some point. It's a little small field, but not very, very good, but it's got potential. Same with this plot. There's maybe potential to put a small field in there, but I don't think we're going to worry about that too much. Our main aim, obviously, is still to collect all these fields for the sugarcane plant, so we can get working with them, and potentially this plot down here, 25. Now, it's about 60 grand, and it's mostly dead space, but, or I say dead space, it's sort of flat, empty ground there, and some trees here, which we could use this area for productions, is what I'm thinking, because we still need to get some of the sugar productions down. Although I'd still like to rent a bit of space up here. Obviously the entire plot is, we can't see that, there we go, it's just over 2 million. That is still massively expensive and nowhere within our budget at the moment. But maybe we can pay, let's see, what's that, like maybe a fifth of the area, something like that. Yeah, maybe we could pay a few gold coins, or whatever in it. Pay a little bit of money and rent a small square up here to put some productions on. Who knows? But that is a problem for future us. For now, current us is going to head back to the yard and grab one of the other tractors and probably start cultivating in January. And then we'll wait for the seed window. Seed window? Yeah, seed window. Let's just check that as well. I think we've got a bit of time. Yeah, we're at the end of December. Yeah, we'll have January in which to get the field swapped over and adjusted, and February is when we'll start planting that with wheat. Yeah, so that's good. And the wheat will be harvestable just in time to plant some soybeans again next year. Yeah, that should work out quite well. We'll do a soybean wheat rotation there. And the corn is nice and early planted. That might even come up to be harvested in time later in the year to do Soybeans again? Oh no, we might get barley. If we're lucky with that, we might be able to flip that field around quick and put barley in it. Possibly oats, but that would be pushing it, I think. I think oats would be pushing it a bit. But definitely barley. But anyway, that is a problem, issue, conundrum. That is a thing for future us to deal with. So on that note, I shall bid you all farewell. I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was, and I hope we will see you again next time. So, yeah, so if I can remember my words correctly, as I drive through a bush, if you've enjoyed whatever this was, do please give us a like, and consider hitting the old subscribe button there too, if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. All the support and views and comments and everything are all massively appreciated, and I do thank you all for all those things that you do. Cheerio, everyone.